Hello, my lovely Wolfpack, and welcome to the Lone Wolf Show, brought to you by Wolfpack Media, the most entertaining place on YouTube for your news and commentary. I'm your host, Justin Huseman, founder and news contributor. We have a great show today, and I can't wait to get started, but before we do, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Join the pack today! Alright, so, guys, the other day, disgraced journalist Taylor Lorenz took to CNN to fangirl over Luigi Mangioni, the alleged killer of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. Now, I have to say, my friends, I seen this. There was a couple other things that I wanted to do today regarding the news, but I seen this video, and this is the most disgusting freaking thing I've ever seen on TV. And of course, it comes as no surprise that this crazy, disgusting, nasty woman was platformed by none other than CNN. Well, I actually have here a couple of clips that I want to show you of this freaking weirdo, and it's pretty horrifying, the things that she says, and she says these things so nonchalantly. It absolutely throws me off completely. Let's take a look here first at, this is a clip from the Piers Morgan show. If I can get it brought up. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. And I found this on X, on the account, Libs of TikTok. So, let's see here. This is a clip of her, hold on, I gotta turn the volume up on it a bit. A little bit more. Okay. Yeah, this is a clip of her a couple of months ago, it looks like, of her on, like, this is like right after the Luigi Mangioni killed this guy in cold blood, by the way. Shot him in the back, walking through, I believe, somewhere in New York, if I'm correct. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, I believe it was somewhere in New York that this happened, I want to say. But yeah, she's absolutely evil, and she says this crap on Piers Morgan, and then basically just refuses to apologize, and desperately tries to cover for herself. But let's take a listen here. Okay, here it is.
Characterization of what you said and inferring that you were feeling joyful about what had happened to this guy. So we've got the clip and we'll just play it back just to remind you.
I do believe in the sanctity of life, and I think that's why I felt, along with so many other Americans, joy, unfortunately, because it feels like...
Seriously?
I mean...
Joy in a man's execution?
Maybe not joy, but certainly certainly not empathy.
So you felt joy. You felt joy.
That you played that clip because you'll see that I didn't
and then
say
she
that
said
I
she
felt joy.
misspoke and clarified.
Oh.
And I didn't say that
you don't think, Mark, it was more that she wished she hadn't said she felt joy? Because you suddenly realized how bad it
why
sounded.
don't you listen to that clip again? Because I don't say that I feel joy in the man's death. I said I feel joy because, and that's exactly when you cut me off. And if you let me finish, I would say, I feel joy.
Bullshit.
Oh, bullshit. Piers, you don't know what was in your head.
That's not. She's right. She's right, Piers.
Bullshit.
She actually said, I feel joy, and then you interrupted her there. Perhaps, I don't know what she was going to say, but she certainly didn't get a chance to finish.
Well, the viewers can watch the whole thing in the right context.
And you may not realize this, but
we don't sense the things here. Mark, I don't know why you're going out of your way to defend her, mate. Because, Taylor, let's be honest. You know what you said. You wish you hadn't said it. Let me give Taylor an opportunity. Would you like to apologise for using the word joy?
Again, if you take the word joy completely out of context from the word that I said it,
would you like
it
to?
Was because
would you like to apologise? Yes or no? Yes or no?
You just played the clip that showed that I said I feel joy because, and that's right when you cut me off. So let me tell you why I feel joy. I feel joy because people like you, who are rich and powerful and on TV and have all the access to all the healthcare privileges in the world, are finally being forced to pay attention to the barbaric healthcare system that murders tens of thousands of innocent Americans. And that is what I feel joy in, that people like you are forced to confront those systemic problems. That's what I'm joyful.
Yeah, I knew it would be my fault as well at some stage.
Yeah, so I love that she tries to obfuscate what she says here. Just disgusting, you know, like, listen, I'm not a fan of the the insurance companies either, bro. I'm no fan. But glorifying the murder of somebody in cold blood that's not how we solve the health crisis in this country. Just gonna throw that out there. Condemning violence is a must, like, I've been talking about it a lot the past few days on the channel. Well, at least yesterday and Friday, and, well, actually, no, I've talked about it a lot. The left's upward acceleration towards violence since President Trump got elected. And it's just disgusting that you have people like this. She used to be a journalist for the Washington Post. Of course, they fired her after this Piers Morgan interview. And all the shit that she was spouting out on X and TikTok and whatnot. Yeah, it's just disgusting, man. Anyway, let's take a look at this newer clip, the CNN thing here. This is truly disgusting here. Let's see. I got it somewhere. There it is. This is straight from CNN, dude. Like, they aired this, and it shouldn't come. It kind of surprises me, but it shouldn't come as any surprise to me that it was CNN that just blatantly played this shit on national television. But this is what really, really, really pissed me off. 'Cause this lady's fucking nuts, yo. Let's just listen to this, and you'll probably see why I'm so fucking angry at this.
See these millionaire media pundits on TV clutching their pearls about someone standing a murderer, when this is the United States of America. As if we don't lionize criminals, as if we don't have, we don't stand murderers of all sorts, and we give them Netflix shows. There's a huge disconnect between the narratives and angles that sort of mainstream media pushes and what the American public feels. And you see that in moments like this. And I can tell you, I saw the biggest audience growth that I've ever seen, because people were like, oh,
really? So you just kind of admitted it right there that you're only fucking on this trip because you experienced audience growth. Yeah, I'm sure you did, saying fucking nasty things on the internet about fucking a murderer. I'm sure you did. Like, yeah, whatever, man. I digress.
Some journalist is actually speaking to the anger that we feel.
The women who got her outside court in New York.
So you're going to see women, especially, that feel like, oh my God, right? Like, here's this man who's a revolutionary, who's famous, who's handsome, who's young, who's smart. He's a person that seems this morally good man, which is hard to find.
Yeah, I just realized women will literally date an assassin before they swipe right on me. That's where we're at. I'm sure you wouldn't like to be compared to a Trump supporter, but some of how people cannot understand why people have sympathies for Mangioni strikes me as the same as a lot of media not understanding why people support Trump.
I totally agree.
It's because a lot of people are just really, really desperate.
They want somebody to take on the system. They want somebody to tear down these barbaric establishment institutions.
Like, first of all, I'm gonna say, no. Murdering an innocent man in cold blood, in broad daylight, on the street, is not a revolutionary act. I'm sorry. Luigi Mangioni is a murderer, not a revolutionary. Shooting somebody on the street, since when has that become suddenly been a revolutionary act? Like, get the fuck out of here, acting like he's fucking George Washington or something. Like he's Samuel Adams over here. Like, what the fuck ever, dude? This nasty lady, dude. And what of Brian Thompson? What of it? Like, he has 2 kids. He had a wife and 2 kids, dude. What about them? What about those 2 little kids that are gonna have to grow up without a dad? And you're sitting here, and they're sitting here, and the CNN reporter too, it was sitting there going, giggling with glee, gushing, telling a morally good man, morally good men don't murder fathers on the street. I'm sorry, but this clip, I tried to find the full interview for you guys so I could kind of show it, but it seems like the full interview is just kind of like wiped from the internet already. I was only able to find this like 2-minute clip here, but it's disgusting, dude. This lady's disgusting. Taylor Lorenz, fuck you, okay? These freaking people, man, I don't understand. And this further highlights, like I said yesterday, this is just another example of the left absolutely losing their mind, and instead of condemning violence, just straight up like there was a poll the other day that I seen that over 55% of Democrats think that violence is justified. Like, political violence is justified. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. You guys need to grow the fuck up, dude. Get real, dude. If you want to really be an agent of change or really be a true revolutionary, then do something. And I'm not talking about violence or protesting in the street. Like, first of all, like, us regular, we're not going to tolerate this, dude. We're not going to tolerate this. No. Like, all these people are getting thrown in jail, dude. Like, you're not getting out. They're gonna throw the book at you for committing these crimes, because a lot of these crimes, dude, in my opinion, this is terroristic acts. They're trying to manipulate people through fear, and it's not gonna work. I'll tell you right now, it's not going to work. We here in the United States don't negotiate with terrorists, whether foreign or domestic. And this lady, whoever's sitting here trying to, like, platform her is absolutely ridiculous. Like, screw this lady, dude. Anyway, that's about all the time I'm going to spend on that today. Anyway, yeah, thanks for joining us. You can follow us on X and Facebook, and don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to us here on YouTube. We really would appreciate your support. I guess we will, I'm gonna try to put out my nightly show again today, so hopefully we will see you guys later today in the next episode. But thanks for joining us. Peace.